Begin with that person of interest now under arrest for the murder of UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson. 26-year-old Luigi Mangione was taken into custody this morning while eating at a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania. Investigators say Mangione had a gun, several fake IDs, a computer, and a handwritten document that the NYPD commissioner says speaks to his motivation and mindset.
Today's news comes after one of the largest manhunts this city has ever launched, but so many questions still remain. The biggest one, who is Luigi Mangione?
We have several reports on today's developments. NJ Burkett is live with what is next in this investigation. But we're going to begin today with Kemberly Richardson. She's live in Midtown with much more in the big break in this case and how it all played out. Cam.
Well, for days, Mayor Adams had been saying the pieces of this puzzle were coming together, and today, yes, that major break. Right now, NYPD officers are in Pennsylvania working with local police, going over a real treasure trove of evidence. It was found on Luigi Mangione. Once a valedictorian, the 26-year-old is now at the center of a murder investigation. In the end, police say the man at the center of a nationwide manhunt didn't get very far. Today, officers in Altoona, Pennsylvania, about 270 miles west of New York City, arrested Luigi Mangione. The break came around 9:15 this morning. Inside a McDonald's there, an employee spotted a man acting strange and called police.
Our officers have been working around the clock. Many of them did not go home to pursue this individual. It was crucial that we were able to remove him off the streets of America.
The major development came as divers with the NYPD were searching this pond in Central Park for the third day in a row, looking for the murder weapon. Midday, they wrapped up that part of the investigation, given what police in Pennsylvania say they found on the suspect: a ghost gun, possibly made by a 3D printer, a suppressor, and more.
Also recovered was a fraudulent New Jersey ID, matching the ID our suspect used to check into his New York City hostel before the shooting incident. Additionally, officers recovered a handwritten document that speaks to both his motivation and mindset.
Some sort of grudge generally towards corporate America. Wednesday morning, new video shows a man believed to be Mangione lying in wait on West 54th Street around 6:15. The individual spots UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson walking outside the Hilton by himself. The 50-year-old executive was heading to a meeting inside the hotel. The gunman makes his move, ambushes, opens fire, and kills Thompson. He then allegedly hopped on an e-bike and rode through Central Park, where he ditched his backpack we now know was filled with clothing and actual Monopoly money. He got rid of the bike, got in a taxi, and jumped on a bus headed out of town, only to bring officers to Altoona today. Getting to this point, authorities say they combed over thousands of hours of video, received hundreds of tips, but this proved to be one of the keys. As the gunman was checking into a hostel on the Upper West Side 10 days before the murder, he lowered his mask. For the first time, we got a clear look at his face. Up until then, he had been wearing a mask.
The images that we shared with the public were spread far and wide, and the tips we received led to the recovery of crucial evidence. We should never underestimate the power of the public to be our eyes and our ears in these investigations.
And this is a first look at Mangione, who at this point is being held on weapons charges. He graduated from Gilman School in Baltimore and went on to study at UPenn. He was born and raised in Maryland, but police say he has ties to California and that his last known address was in Honolulu. For now, we're live in Midtown. Kemberly Richardson, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.